semi-final against Bhutan. So while both teams are through, there's still a lot to play for. Against Pakistan, India, they grew into the game stronger, sharper, sure in the second half, established control. Where earlier there had been questions, and at the heart of it, a gurgeon between the posts. Surat Singh Aibam called upon and answering with authority. Not comfort. Bangladesh will use Ronan Sullivan as a number 9, aided by the likes of Murshid Ali on his right, and Mohammad Manik will shift on the left. He started as a box-to-box striker against Pakistan. And Nazmul Faisal in a slightly advanced role, operating just behind Ronan Sullivan. And Kamal Mirza partnering Chandan Roy in midfield. Might be a shooting opportunity for Bangladesh, and Ronan Sullivan with that acrobatic attempt blocked by India. Good start from Bangladesh. Early wake-up call for the Blue Coats. Ridwan and Sheikh Shangram are the two fullbacks. Mitu Chaudhary got a new defensive partner in Ashikur Rahman. Mohammad Yusuf started in the last game. And Mohammad Ismail Mahim keeps his place in between the sticks. And talking about India, just one change in the back four. Mohammad Kaif slots in alongside Jodrika Branches. It was the hit. A couple of blue shirts got in the way. Pakistan picked up a blow against Pakistan in the second half. Gurnath Singh Grewal has been benched. Rishikanta partnering Samson in a midfield chamber. Rishi and Vishal Yadav will look to provide the width, and Mohammad Arbash very central. Omang Udodu will lead the line. Oh, keeper comes out, early chance. Surat Singh called into action within the first 3 minutes. Omang Dodo. This battle going to be quite intriguing. Omang Dodo versus Ronan Sullivan. The two goal machines. Both have scored 2 goals each and would like to add to their tally. Omang Dodo mentioned that he was happy with his performance and wants to contribute his form against Bangladesh. And, the goal is very simple. Win 3 points and top the group. And Sullivan, during the pre-match yesterday, also remained positive about beating India. Mentioned it was a great win against Pakistan and against India, and they want to win as well and top the group. This encounter really promises to be a competitive affair, with both teams eyeing the top spot in Group B. And for India, the objective is clear: build momentum, tighten defensive organization, and carry confidence into the semi-finals. AG start from the Blue Coats. A couple of times Bangladesh already invaded their territory. Jodrika Branches had a good game against Pakistan. Few brilliant first-time challenges. This was the previous chance. That was Nazmul Faisal, who was on the run and had to come out. Surat Singh. More than 70,000 fans have turned up Watching this, the number now nearly 80. We'll come back to that. A feisty challenge, and that's what you expect in a Bangladesh versus India game in the Saff Championship. There's Mohammad Manik who's down. Ooh, free kick for Bangladesh. India slightly on the back foot. Nazmul Fazal floats it in. It's up in the air. And somehow India managed to clear their lines. Omang Dodum, can he spring a counter? And managed to win a free kick. High boot. There you go. Clearly a high boot from Ridwan, the man who plays for PWSC, represented the Bangladesh under-17s as well. He's got 8 appearances and a goal. The right back. This is Mohammad Kaif. He plays his club football for South United, a Bengaluru-based club. The first touch was quite extraordinary from Rishi. Sells one dummy, Chingakam. Couldn't find his teammate. India recover possession. Omang Dodu. And now it comes out to Rishikanta. Samson. They got to keep hold of the ball. Spend some time on it. Find the rhythm. That was completely stray and ran out of play. The Group B, a story still unfolding, a puzzle not yet complete. And every result so far has shifted the balance, and every goal has carried weight beyond the moment. And qualification hangs in the air, not yet claimed, not yet denied, and this evening could shape the final lines of this chapter. In acres of space, on the right flank, Mohammad Arbash, the Classic Football Academy product, now with BFC reserves. Dislodged, dismantled. Bangladesh pinch possession. Hustled off the ball, Samson Singh. Good tempo, good pace in this game. India trying to buy some time on the ball, trying to slow down the tempo. The searching ball up front, can he get there with his pace? And almost. It was a crossfield pass. Now Rishi was interested. Another player from the Classic Football Academy. Rishi. Not on the same wavelength, miscommunication. He can exploit that gap. Chandan Roy, the Bashundhara Kings midfielder. Chandan takes a tumble. Was there any contact? The referee doesn't think so. Dynamic with significant playing time for his club this season. 25-26 in the Bangladesh Premier League. In the Saff Under-17 Championship, he was the player of the match against Nepal. And Mohammad Manik will also continue to threat India with his physical presence. will just operate from the side where Chungakam is deployed. Roshan Singh on the left, though, defensively very strong. Ronan Sullivan from Philadelphia Union Academy to the Bangladesh national side. Player of Bangladesh origin. His brother Quinn Sullivan was scored against Inter Miami this season for Philadelphia. He scored a couple of stunning goals against Pakistan, one directly from a free kick and a clinical header from Sheikh Shangram's cross. Can he find some room for the delivery? Has gone out. Took a nick corner for Bangladesh. Of preparation, of bonding, of building something that goes beyond tactics, a team that understands, a group that believes. And Mark Cox speaks of togetherness. This could be the moment. That was so close. Went up for it. Was unmarked at the back post. A telling ball in from the corner. And questions will be asked on India's defensive work. That was swung in by Murshid Ali towards the far post. He just had to keep it down. Unable to find the framework. That didn't carry. On the far left, Vishal Yadav was scored within the first couple of minutes against Pakistan. Setting the early pace. Now, the result could have been something different in that particular game. A few of the decisions didn't go in their favor. Well, that's football. Now, the rub of the green went India's way. And the Blue Coals did manage to capitalize onto their chances, which Pakistan couldn't. It's a game of small margins. And in a game of this stature, you're not going to get too many openings. Chandan. He's got a terrific work rate. The number 8 of Bangladesh. He plays his club football for Bashundhara Kings. Ashikur Rahman, he takes a tumble. He's clocked 139 minutes this season for PW Sporting Club in the domestic league. Trying to organize Samson, yet to make into the BFC senior side. A place for the reserves, featured in the Reliance Developmental League as well. Can he turn? Can he get the better of his marker? India manages to win a free kick. A foul committed on Vishal Yadav. Elevated to the Punjab FC senior side. A part of the Punjab Indian Super League squad as well. And look at the enthusiasm among the fans. We're watching it from the roof of the apartment. We've had 1 lakh viewers That's quite a landmark. 100k fans watching this live. A free kick for India. The last touch of a red shirt. Corner then. We are really obliged for this incredible support from you guys. Absolutely massive numbers. অ-২০ in corner duties. Swung in a great area and India scores. What a clinical header. Vishal Yadav 2-in-2. And a Derby Day delight for the Punjab FC winger. The man who scores in games. Brilliant leap. Made sweet contact with the ball. And Mohammad Ismail Mahib unnerved. Sublime finish from Vishal Yadav. And the Blue Coals go in front on the 18th minute mark. Right place at the right time. অ-২০ turns provider. After scoring a couple in the last game, 3 goal contributions now from the number 9. He scored 3 goals last year in the Saff U20 Championship on his home soil. And the number 9 on song. As mentioned, so crucial in a game of this caliber. Expected to be tactical. From patience comes precision. Vishal Yadav writes his name into the moment. Can Bangladesh find a response? Nazmul Faisal, the man who led the under-19 team to the Saff under-19 final last year. Can Bangladesh equalize? The aerial balls have given the Indian defense. Suraj Singh gathers. Tickle round the back. The goalkeeper on the deck needs treatment. And the fans, they know the game is far from over. We've seen stranger things happen in the sport. And last season, if you remember, at the under-19 finals, India took the lead in the first minute via Shami's free kick from almost 35 yards out, and Bangladesh fought back in the second half and eventually lost it in the penalty shootout. More than 20 minutes on the clock. India not just leading, but beginning to settle into control. Football, as Mark Cox so vividly puts it, as a habit, a cruel, untimely habit of pulling you down just when you feel at your highest. And whoever meets Nepal meets momentum. 2 wins from 2, a side already assured, already aligned. Shangram Sheikh. A good accuracy on that cross. A goal kick given, asking for a corner. Murshid Ali. You've got to watch out for Sheikh Shangram. Can deliver pinpoint balls from deep. He's got a menacing left foot. We saw Bhutan score a late winner last night against Sri Lanka. And not always the loudest, not always the favourites, but increasingly the spoilers. A team that stays compact, waits patiently and strikes when least expected. And they don't chase the game, they change it. Bangladesh arrived here as a collective unit, growing into belief. 2 weeks of preparation, as Mark Cox described, have forged more than just tactical understanding. They've built connection, rhythm, trust. There is a calmness about them, a sense that this is a side beginning to understand itself. And yet, even with that belief that there is restraint, because football, as Cox so honestly admits, has a habit, a cruel habit of fumbling those who rise too quickly. And India, on the flip side, they carry the expectation on their shoulders, the clarity of experience. They have won, they have convinced, but they have also learned. 4 Saff Championship titles at the age group category. A couple of wins at the under-19 category. Once they won it in the under-18 category in 2019. And in 2022, they won it at their home side by beating Bangladesh 5-2 in the final. The most successful team, Bangladesh, won it just once, season before last. They beat Nepal 4-1 in the final at their home soil. And now can he make the most of this? No problems whatsoever for Mahid. He collects it. Chandan. The men in red trying to appear in between the lines. India closing them down very quickly, forcing them to move the ball and encourage sideways passing. Left it for Sheikh Shangram. Alert at his near post. Let's see. Safe pair of hands. This was the release from Manik. And on the overlap was the fullback Sheikh Shangram. Will be flagged off. Vishal Yadav is switching into the right wing now. That performance against Pakistan, dominant in parts, but not without moments of vulnerability. In the first half, as spaces opened, questions were asked, and in those moments, one figure stood firm: Suraj Singh, the captain, alert, assured, a last line that did not bend. For Mahesh Gowli, the match clear. Progress, not perfection. And practically, this promises to be a contest of intent versus discipline. India, they often shape into a fluid 4-2-3-1. To control the tempo, dominate midfield, stretch the pitch, and press with purpose. They want the ball control, they want to dictate. And Bangladesh, they offer contrast. Compact in structure, patient, without possession, but sharp, almost sudden when the moment to break appears. They do not chase the game, they wait for it, and when it opens up, they strike. Early cross. India have the aerial advantage. Yodika Branch is a very good tackler. Mohammad Kaif commanding in the air. Chandan to Kamal Mirza. Back to Kamal. Hails from Faridpur. Plays for Dhaka. Almost invites the pressure, India. Bangladesh reboot. Trying to organize themselves inside the opposition's half. Oh, that switch on forward. And lost the ball. In no man's land. Is that a foul? A disagreement from Suraj Singh. The referee blows for a foul. This was the incident. Vishal Yadav pulled him down. That was Samson. Good defending. Roshan Singh just taken away when he was shaping up to pull the trigger. And now a counter is on. A lung bursting run. He's got one man to aim at. Rishi, who was present, and the ball eventually doesn't reach him. Was steering in the center. Half an hour played. India still hold the advantage through Vishal Yadav's early strike. Bangladesh still searching for a way back into this contest. And now a pause in proceedings. A much needed drinks break in the heat of the contest. The tempo slows, the bodies pause, but the mind keeps racing. A brief interlude before the battle resumes. An opportunity for both benches to intervene. Small adjustments, quiet instructions that could shape what follows. And this was the moment of magic from অ-২০'s corner. Found Vishal Yadav into a pocket of space, and he rose the highest. Completely unmarked in between two red shirts. And he slots it home. Set piece masterclass from India. For Bangladesh, a chance to regroup, to find a response. For India, a moment to consolidate and perhaps plan the next move. The pause is temporary, the purpose remains. Animated. He's made a gesture towards the fourth official. The referee had to rush towards him. Oh, there you go. A challenge from behind. Ashikur Rahman. Made 4 appearances last year at the Saff U20 Championship. He was the regular starter. Both the head coaches, in fact, made a change in the back four. India have long stood as the standard bearers of football in this region. Investment in youth, systems, structured pathways, a growing ambition to step borders. They have not just competed, they have set benchmarks. The game slows, and understandably so. One of the Bangladesh players in some discomfort. The play to resume with his free kick. Still some argument going on. A display of hot-headedness. A chance to lift it, to deliver it, to believe in it. A moment, stand still, the ball placed, the possibility is rising. It comes. India stood tall. Surely off, অ-২০. "35 minutes written. The story remains delicately poised. Attack developing from the right wing. A disappointing cross, harmless goal kick. Now the game sits on one fine edge. India controlling in spells, and Bangladesh waiting for their moments. This was the cross under no compulsion. Must out-muscle Samson out. Nazmul Fazal finds Shangram. Went in tight, Rishi. Foul free kick. Now Bangladesh are rising with resilience, with hunger, with a football culture that is finding its voice again. Chandan Roy. India maintaining the shape so well, defending with discipline. Searching ball, Ronan Sullivan. India come away with the ball. Lovely 1-2. Rishi bursting into the area. Couldn't quite get the cross in. The play stops yet again. The stretcher comes out this time. Now the game is interrupted by an injury concern for Bangladesh. Ashikur Rahman. The rhythm breaks again, not by choice but by circumstance. The medical team called into action. This is becoming a worrying phase for Bangladesh. More than 35 minutes play halted. Player receiving attention. Just as the game was beginning to settle, another pause, another worry. Little hope it's nothing serious.
Substitution for Bangladesh.
Won't be able to continue. Abdul replacing Ashikur Rahman.
Substitution for Bangladesh. Mic testing 1.
A forced one for Bangladesh. The injured player makes way. Mark Cox compelled into an early adjustment.
Mic testing
Disappointing end for Ashikur Rahman. But an opportunity now for the newcomer, Mohammad Abdul. Whether that change could have a telling impact will be known as the game progresses. Vishal Yadav fouled this time. Too quick, too sharp, and they had to stop him. He glided, they lunged, and the referee intervenes. Yadav already the difference maker this evening. This is why the Saff age group, the championships matters. It is more than a competition. It is a proving ground. Oh, that's a deep delivery. Clearance. And now they can turn defense into attack. didn't have much numbers up front. Had to hold up play. This is the stage where nations test not just their teams but their progress. A reflection of where South Asian football stands and when it dares to grow. Slightly overcooked that delivery, but will be retrieved on the far side. Leaves it for Sheikh Shongram. Pressurized by a couple of blue shirts. Prepares a long throw-in. And now the crowd getting behind the team. This is a weapon hurled into the heart of the box. Anything can happen here. Suraj Singh off his line. Corner given. A chance to test the resolve. They've earned it and now an opportunity to ask serious questions. Shooting opportunity back in the mix. A knock turn to captain Mithu Chaudhary. Putting it wide, miscues it completely. And was the corner. He gets enough on it. Suraj Singh. A back in from Chandan Roy. Mithu Chaudhary. Body wasn't in balance while taking the shot. There might be a concussion test for Vishal Yadav. Look at the excitement. 44 minutes played, the stands are alive with voice and colour. And the fans fully invested, every touch greeted, every moment felt. I'll show you the replay. If we're on the throw-in, a touch of a blue shirt. A sea of emotions in the gallery. Hope, tension, belief, all wrapped into one. The Bangladeshi fans just urging their team on, willing them to back into the contest. And Indian fans are sensing some control, backing their side to carry this lead through. This is what football does, just pulls everyone in. We stand on the edge of half-time. There's a few seconds of regulation time left. Bangladesh hoping for that one moment before the break. We now await the referee's indication how much more will be added on. That's a good-looking ball, Ronan Sullivan. It looks like a handball. He hasn't been involved. Struggling to adjust with the Asian conditions. 8 minutes added on to the regulated 45. Plenty of time and eternity in football. Enough for a twist, perhaps even a turn. For the the side trailing this opportunity. 8 minutes to find a way back. Free kick for India. An opportunity here, not just to relieve pressure, but perhaps to extend the lead. The ball rests. The moment waits and possibility lingers. Oman Jodo. A thumping attempt from the on-rushing Jodrika branches. Couldn't make the proper connection. And look at that run from behind. In comes the ball, Suraj, under pressure, brilliant stuff. But what has he given? So the sea of fans almost started celebrating. Looked like a touch on Suraj Singh, yes. Challenged by Abdul. Suraj Singh breathing with confidence since day one. And that's the mentality of youth football. Everything feels magnified. The energy, the emotion, the unpredictability. Because here it is not just about winning, it's about becoming. Unknown names waiting to be discovered. Potential waiting to take form. Straight away a yellow card. Looks like from Mahesh Gavli, or is it Sandeep Nandi? An argument between Sandeep Nandi and Mark Cox. The tempers flare on the touchline. Both coaches involved in a heated exchange, and a red card to Sandeep Nandi. Tension spills over, no longer confined to the pitch. The bench is now feeling it. Sandeep Nandi caught in the middle of it all, and now a red card for the coach. The temperature rises. Touchline erupts, and the referee has had enough. The Indian goalkeeping coach is sent off. From control to chaos, the calm of the game shattered, and now a figure must walk. The game must settle, but the emotion will linger. A red card for Mark Edward Cox as well. There was the confirmation. Free kick for India. Both benches have lost their leaders. What began as words has ended in consequence. Both dismissed. Rishi on the free kick. Swung in with his left foot. Easily cleared. Play call again is the same man, Rishi. And after all that drama, India still holding on. But the temperature of this contest has only risen. Another opportunity presents itself. Stopped in stride but gifted a chance. They continue to invite the challenge and reap the reward. Another free kick. This is how India are managing the game now. Slowing it down, controlling the rhythm. Leaves it for Dodum. Whipped in by Dodum. Turned away. Wasn't on target, went up for it, Mohammad Kaif. Got on the end of that delivery. The score line doesn't change. Takes the aerial route, Bangladesh. They continue to fight for every ball. Never say die. Spirit. Mohammad Abdul lines up for another long throw. This could be the last chance of this half. Buys a corner, a hasty clearance from the Indian defence. Ronan Sullivan. Change in corner taker. Ronan Sullivan. Can he deliver a magic? And that is the goal for Bangladesh. What a beach of a ball. And right at the cusp of half-time, they are back in it. They found the moment, they found the equalizer. They kept pushing, they kept believing. And now they are rewarded. Bangladesh strike back, it's 1-1. Ronan Sullivan. From persistence comes parity. The game reset. What a response. From chasing to catching. Bangladesh are right back in it. Well-planned corner. And Mohammad Abdul, the super sub, gets on the end of that and bulges the net with that extended right foot. Bangladesh versus India clash never fails to live up to the promise. There you go, the half-time whistle. India struck first through Vishal Yadav, but Bangladesh have found their answer in the closing embers of the first half. A half that began with control turned into chaos and now settles into balance. 2 goals, 2 moments, 1 shared story. Half-time here at the National Stadium, Male. It's India 1, Bangladesh 1. Vishal Yadav gave India the lead, nullified by Mohammad Abdul. And this man, Ronan Sullivan, delivers yet again. Both the strikers now play for when we come back. You cannot take your eyes off this clash. Defensive lapse from India. And Bangladesh are right back into the contest. This is the highlights of the first half. Bangladesh versus India clash for the 4th time at the under-20 Saff category. And this is how the game started, with pressure from Bangladesh. And then the game became physical. Both the coaches tried to tactically out-maneuver each other. And then Bangladesh just went out of play, a harmless goal kick given. And this was Vishal Yadav's header. An inch-perfect ball from Umang Dodum. Vishal Yadav with his 2nd goal of this tournament. Goals in back-to-back derbies. Then piled on the pressure, Bangladesh from set piece. Sheikh Shangram on the overlap. Alert at his near post. Suraj Singh had no problems in gathering that ball. They haven't had too many scoring opportunities, India, after taking the lead. Bangladesh fired on all cylinders. Well, the first half has been quite absorbing. We've had an early lead, a late comeback, 2 red card incidents in the touchline. Sandeep Nandi and Mark Cox sent off. Used the set piece, used the throw-in as a weapon. Mohammad Abdul. Yes, punched out by Suraj. And then on the half turn, Mitu Chaudhary lost his footing. Bangladesh were knocking on the door time and again and made to work. This was a handball from Ronan Sullivan. And then Umang Dodu's free kick towards the on-rushing Yodrik Branches. Well, the header wasn't on target. He was called into action time and again, Suraj Singh, in this half. And then Ronan Sullivan delivers the magic, putting it on a platter. Training ground routine executed brilliantly. And Abdul Samad off the bench. The score sheet. Ronan Sullivan to Mohammad Abdul. And in the blink of an eye, 1-0 becomes 1-1. Stay tuned. We'll join you after the break. We are back. The stage reset, the stage changed. India struck first through Vishal Yadav, controlled in patches. Bangladesh controlled large spells. They stayed in the fight till the last minute. They waited, they worked, and they found their moment at the cusp of half time. 1-1 and a game very much alive. For India, even a draw tonight would be enough to see them top the group. Their superior goal difference giving them that cushion. But in football, comfort can be deceptive. Perhaps in the second half, we expect more urgency from Bangladesh, which is why that attacking change, Shumon, has been brought on. Mohammad Manik is off. Used in an unnatural position. Usually a number 9 not used to from the flanks, which is why an out-and-out winker has been brought on. The players are back in position, the noise rising once again. Because games like this really follows a script. The pause is over, the purpose returns, and the second half is underway. The story resumes and all. Bangladesh in the attack right away. They've got the momentum in their side now. They've ended the first half on a high. Have that psychological advantage. Mohammad Al-Bash for India. Attempted cross is blocked. Corner for India. What began as disagreement escalated into consequence. Two figures from the bench, the head coach of Bangladesh, Markov, and the goalkeeping coach of India, Sandeep Nandi, both dismissed. Both watching the rest unfold from a distance. Corner for India. Swung in a great area, just needed a touch. He was present at the back post. Vishal Yadav. It was a teasing ball. Evades everybody. Mohammad Arbash with a lovely ball in. There you go. A delightful delivery. Missed at the near post. Just had to touch it. Couldn't wrap his boot around the ball. Vishal Yadav. That was delivered deep. The corner travelled all the way. Vishal Yadav was unmarked, but he can't make the connection. It drifted, it dropped. The moment slipped away. That was the chance, perhaps the moment it goes begging. In games like this, those chances can echo. Vishal draws a foul. Roshan. Battle for the ball. Chandan Roy versus Samson. Free kick goes India's way. He was handled by Chandan Roy. Samson. from the Bengaluru FC reserves. A set pieces is what India will look to hurt Bangladesh yet again with. They've looked dangerous from these situations, and Bangladesh must stay alert. Mohammad Arbash. That was quite flat, easily dealt with. Chandan Roy. The midfield general. Nazmul Faisal just operating with a lot of freedom. Drifting onto the channels. Plucks it out of the air, Surat Singh. And quietly, almost unnoticed, the watchers are watching. Every run track, every decision observed. Because for some of these young players, this evening is not just a match, it is an audition. The group stage so far has offered glimpses, fragments of identity, moments of brilliance and moments of fragility. Teams discovering themselves even as they chase results. Bangladesh, the challenge is consistency. To turn promise into control. It was a good cross delivered from the left-hand side by Vishal Yadav. Good start to the second half. He was stretched slightly. And there you go. Mark Cox watching it from the stands. Quite an unfortunate way to leave the field. Being the senior most, should have kept his cool. A coach's educator. Involved in a fight with the goalkeeper coach of India. Sandeep Nand is still very new to the coaching circuit. Mark Cox being the senior most and UEFA Pro A license holder. Worked with the academies in the Premier League. Expected a bit more maturity from the 59 years old. More urgency now in India's play. Moving the ball with greater purpose. Pressing with a front two. Vishal Yadav. Yet again. Oof. But that touch wasn't a prominent one. Faisal, Nazmul. And this is what you expect from a Bangladesh versus India game. The derby has lived to its billing. The individual battles are really heating up. That was Murshid Ali versus Vishal Yadav, the goal scorer.
Give him an Oscar. He's a very good actor. He's excellent at acting.
And you can hear from the Bangladesh bench, he's excellent in acting. And that's the word. But these fans, they continue to celebrate. They are the heartbeat of it all. In India and in Bangladesh, football is not watched, it is lived. Hope rising, voices growing louder. India got to ensure the dominance is not just visible but absolute. India expectation never fades. Speared in. Away by a red shirt. Roshan. Kept away from the ball. "55 minutes written, still no separation between them. And at this stage, it's control versus patience. India probing, Bangladesh resisting. Bangladesh is staying compact, waiting for their moment once again. But here is Rishi. He's only got Oman Dodum to aim at. Dispossessed. Bangladesh win it back. What can they make of it? No urgency from the Bangla Tigers. Just buying some time on the ball, trying to frustrate the opponents. That's how you make the opposition ball hungry. Just playing it amongst themselves. The India have it back now. Will be pressure on Samson. Fouled by Chandan Roy. The referee was very close to the incident, Raif Rauf. And if it ends this way, India will face Bhutan in the first semi-final. And Nepal to take on Bangladesh. He shrugs away from his marker. Pace. Close down quickly. Jingakam. Right back from Manipur. And the throw-in expert, Abdul. Mahesh Gowli might bring on Rohan Singh. He started regularly at the Under-19 Saff Championship as well. Started the first game. And Mahesh just preferred to start Rishi over him. That might have been a tactical move, a tactical ploy. 132,000 viewers watching this game live. Can you imagine? I mentioned this yesterday as well. Countries at the SAF region might not play in the World Cups, but there is no dearth of passion, no dearth of excitement. They love the sport like anything. That's a fine ball. Beautiful run. Ridwan stopped on his tracks. He was gathering pace. It was a long chase from behind. Corner quickly taken. Low ball in. India clear their lines. The first 10 minutes of the second half, India had a slight upper hand. It tested the Bangladesh defense from set pieces. And now Bangladesh are getting into the groove. Calling shots at the moment. And that is how interestingly the game has ebbed and flowed throughout these 60 minutes. One hour of football. Quite absorbing, enthralling encounter. Still more than 30 minutes left. Sri Lanka versus Maldives game was full of drama. It was the second game of the tournament. From 2-0 down to 3-2 victory. Quite unfortunate the Lankans couldn't make it to the semi-finals. Lost the remaining two games. Nepal and last night to Bhutan. So they wait to play the knockouts of a Saff Sub-Junior Championship. It continues. It's prolonged. Just past the hour mark, India and Bangladesh locked at 1-1. Bangladesh staying disciplined, waiting, watching, ready to strike. The balance remained unbroken. Well-timed tackle, Mohammad Kaif. Charging from the left wing. There was a Shumon. Switched off by Mohammad Kaif's challenge, who went across. And the viewers count keeps on increasing at our platform. It's close to 1,60,000 now. Unimaginable. So much love for football. It could be a gift for India. Omang Dodum might open up his body. Omang Dodum keeps going. Omang Dodum fails to stay on his feet, but wins a corner. A finish was there on the cards. There you go. Takes on Mithu Chaudhary past the keeper. That important touch from Mohammad Ismail Mahin. Just diverting it slightly. He was cutting loose Omang Dodum. India have a corner now. easily collected. No problems whatsoever for Mahid. Diagonal ball, Omang. Brilliant nutmeg. He was looking for Rishikanta, who trudged up slightly. Vishal Yadav. What was that? Might have pulled up something. Almost 65 minutes. Anticipation keeps building. An individual mistake might define this game. Roshan Singh concedes a corner. Corner for Bangladesh, perhaps a moment to change everything. Testing time for India yet again. Tried to control Arbash, and now stepping in, Chingakam. Giveaway. That was angling in. Forced into mistake India. Suman Churain with the hit. That was travelling. I tried to bend it.
Hey, Kamal, come on, dogs, come on.
That ball was all of a sudden deposited by India in the final third. Can't afford to give the ball away in those areas. At the moment you do that, you're asking for trouble. Shumon has activated the left wing, which hardly functioned in the first half. Quick to make that change, the Bangladesh team tank, by replacing Mohammad Manik and getting in Shumon, added a lot more pace. Now it's India's turn. Aniket Yadav to replace Mohammad Arbash.
Substitution for India. Jersey number 10, MD Abrash replaced by jersey number 6.
His first change of this game. Aniket Yadav is on. Omang Dodum is setting it up for Samson. Is that a foul? They're asking for it. And a yellow card for Mohammad Abdul. And that is exactly what India were waiting for. Bangladesh commits a mistake, gives the ball away. Omang Dodum is setting it up for Samson Singh. There was a nudge from Abdul. Or was it inside the box or just outside? It looks like it's been given outside the box, maybe on the follow through. He went down inside. A chance to tilt the balance. They've drawn the foul and now an opportunity to deliver something telling. In games this tight, set pieces can decide everything. Omang over this. One just stays behind the wall to stop a grounder. Omang takes a massive deflection. India gets a corner. That was going in. Good pitch penalty. Work. Impact made. Danger not yet gone. Omang back in, turned back across, and out it goes. Throw in for India. Good passage of play from the Blue Coats. They got to try and keep up this pressure. That's too heavy and Ronald Sullivan steps in, takes it away. Into the 71st minute, still level, 1-1. This is where the games are decided, where one action can define everything. And now it's about nerve and execution under pressure. Can Bangladesh hold or will India find a breakthrough? This is the phase where resistance is tested. They are pinning Bangladesh back, winning second balls, sustaining attacks. India knocking louder, more urgently. Something feels like it's coming. Caught in possession. This could be trouble. Shumon gives it away as well. A ball retention quick on that occasion from India. Suraj. Lovely turn. Vishal Yadav shrugs off one. Infield for Rishi. Away from his man, Rishi. Thought about a shot, takes it. That didn't go anywhere. Ronald Sullivan. Quickly tackled by Roshan Singh. Two more changes for Bangladesh. Sunny and Samuel Raksham will come on. Samuel Raksham, a place for Basundhara Kings as well. The 18 years old. Joined Basundhara from the Bangladesh Football Federation's Elite Academy.
Substitution for Bangladesh.
And let's see how much of this helps Bangladesh.
Replaced by jersey number 18, Samuel Raksham. Also substitution for Bangladesh. Jersey number 3 is San Habib Redwan, replaced by jersey
Change
number 2.
not just of personnel
Aida.
but of possibility. Perhaps a move to inject energy or alter the shape slightly. The game enters a new phase now, shaped by fresh wins. With India applying pressure, Bangladesh look to respond from the bench. At the under-19s final, Bangladesh scored in the last quarter. They are entering their most productive phase against India. Last 15 now. Bangladesh sensing the moment, searching for another goal. That's a good pass on the left. Shumon receives help. Here's the shot. Into the safe pair of hands of Suraj. Regulation take for the goalkeeper. Yet again tried to bend it from outside. That was Samuel Raksham.
Ladies and gentlemen, the total attendance for this match is 3,922. Thank you all for coming.
3,922 is the total attendance, the highest of this season's Saff Under-20 Championship so far. And that number can go up in the semi-finals, in the finals. And there is a possibility India and Bangladesh might face off in the finals. Two very strong teams, but this season in Nepal, they looked pretty balanced. Hint for a change. It looks like Vishal Yadav won't be able to continue. Goal scored or the difference maker earlier, now struggling. A tiring shift and perhaps an enforced end to an influential performance.
Replaced by jersey number 11, Rohan Singh.
Rohan has been brought on. This would be a significant blow for India, losing their focal point in attack. Rohan Singh, a quality player as well. In under 17 youth league, he was in very good form and netted 4 goals. Now the group toppers to play from Group B to play the second semi-final, which is an 8:30 p.m. kickoff. The toppers of Group A to take on the runners-up from Group B in the first semi-final, which means Nepal to face Bangladesh as things stands here. Corner for India. Near delivery, no elevation. He tried to lift it up. Rise the challenge, Shumon. Here's Lacuna on the left. Movement not allowed. It's a clever ball. Dodo. Straight off, unable to maintain the line.
The referees are ruining this federation. The entire region.
Sullivan. What can Sullivan produce? Oh, this could be the moment. Difficult one to control. This is the stage where heroes emerge and errors are punished. Roshan Singh. Good work from Mithu Chaudhary. Sent in too early. Easily intercepted. Branches. Will India settle for a point? Will they continue to look for the second goal? Having a slight edge over Bangladesh in goal difference. For them it's +3 at the moment, +2 for Bangladesh. India still would top the group if they avoid a defeat. There is a player down. Aniket Yadav keeps going. He tries a bit too much on his own. Among Dodo and Ronan Sullivan, both with 3 goal contributions each. Two players making their mark on this tournament. 3 goal contributions apiece. And the viewership now close to 2 lakhs. It's 1,90,000 at the moment. Keep supporting us this way. And in case you are new here, watching it for the very first time, make sure you spread the word and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon, because this is the home of the South Asian football. All the action only on the YouTube channel of Sports Walks. Now the game has gone off the boil. Regulation time of just 6 minutes left. This is where composure is tested, where courage defines outcomes. One moment and one mistake could define it all. Now it's about decision making under pressure, under fatigue. The story trembles on the brink. Bangladesh always ready to strike if the chance appears. India have the ball now. On the first touch, below par from Samson. Manages to win a throw-in rather. Roshan to take this. Defensively very solid, not so active on the overlap. Like Chingakam at the other side. Sent in with good pace. Falls to a blue shirt. Roshan with his weak right foot. The foul committed. Rohan Ningthojam. Tried to use his upper body strength and then pushing him down. Sheikh Shangram. We are deep into the decisive phase. Bangladesh just holding their shape but ready to break if space appears. Now the game hangs delicately in the balance. That's swept out wide. Kept in by Shumon. And couldn't go past Roshan. Nishikanta and Roshan doubling up. It was a weak attempt. Never in balance. The worst time in space. He got it into a nice area. Spun away from him. Murshid Ali.
Substitution for Bangladesh. Jersey number 10 Nazmullah Faisal.
Multaqim.
Replaced by jersey number 9.
Multaqim Hemel
Multaqim Alam Hamel.
comes on for Bangladesh. Less than 2 minutes of regulation time left. Shumon has been very proactive since it's come on. 3 days break after this. Will return on 1st of April with the 2 semi-finals. First semi-final 3:45 p.m. kickoff. The second at 8:30. Both the games gonna be live here on the YouTube channel of Sportsbox. And now a powerful surge. Rishi slipped it through. Dodum, that touch took it away. To make life difficult for him. And everybody on their feet from the Indian bench. Mitu Chaudhary had to commit, but he's lost his man. Dodum was in the clear. That heavy touch spoils the party. Prashant Jajo is set to replace Rishi. He was with Sudeva Delhi.
Substitution for India. Jersey number 8,
MS Tokchuk.
Rishi Singh replaced by jersey number 22,
Kerala Blasters
Prashant Jajo.
midfielder also comes on.
Also substitution for India. Jersey number 9,
Malim
Umar
Gamba.
Gadam replaced by jersey number 3, Tokchuk. That will
With the
be
Kerala Blasters
5
under
minutes
21
added
side.
time.
5 minutes added on. Two lakh viewers at present, the highest ever viewership on our platform. Thanks to all our viewers for this endless love which you show in each and every game. And we have reached new heights, a new yellow card meanwhile for Mitu Chaudhary. In argument with Raif Roof. Free kick from a very interesting position for India. Show the foul, Prashant Jajo. And then that off the ball. A push. Absolutely unnecessary. This could be it. One final opportunity to decide the game. And everyone forward now, even the defenders sense the chance. One kick to write the ending. And here is the ball. Could be a chance. Inches away. And the free kick didn't come to fruition. Good play from India though in the second half. And they dominated most of it. But haven't had too many clear-cut scoring chances. Dodum could have been the hero had he controlled that. Another long throw.
Hey, we go! Okay! Go!
Mohammad Abdul. With just a minute and a half left. It's launched into the near post, bombing in the area. Alert to the danger. The Indian defense responds and responds in time. Turned into a corner. Near post flick from Mitu Chaudhary into the danger zone. And took no chance there. Aniket Yadav was the man. Corner for Bangladesh. Murshid Ali delivers. Would be a chance. No one's present at the far post. The ball just eludes a host of Richards. A very good free kick onto the keeper's zone. Suraj Singh rooted to his spot. Close shaves for India. Now few seconds left. The referee just checks his watch. Not much time left. We've gone past 5 minutes of stoppage time. And that is that. The final whistle. And it ends all square. A game that had control, chaos and ultimate balance. India took the lead through Vishal Yadav.
Ladies and
And
gentlemen,
Bangladesh responded with resilience.
Bangladesh won and
For India, the
won.
point is enough. They finished top of Group B with 4 points and a superior goal difference of +3. Bangladesh fought, believed, and earned their share of the evening. 2 teams, 2 goals, 1 shared story. It's 1-1 at full time. The journey continues, the story moves on. And with this result, it's gonna be Nepal versus Bangladesh in the first semi-final. And India will lock horns against Bhutan in the second semi-final on 1st of April. The scoreline reads, it's Bangladesh 1, India 1. Both the team share the spoils. Will be happy with a point. It's just the dress rehearsal. And this climax scene awaits for 3rd of April. Been an interesting game. The second half, though, didn't quite intensify. Now the first half, a lot more absorbing. Acknowledgement from the Indian crowd. This will certainly motivate the young players. So much turning up. This much of support, really incredible on a foreign soil.
I would like to request
This will
Deputy
certainly do their confidence a world of good.
His Excellency MD Soha Parvez to hand away the
Now, this man had a great game.
award to the player of the match.
Muhammad Abdul scored the equalizer. Troubled the Indian defense with his long throw-ins. And we do hope the fans, they don't get involved now. The players just asking the crowd to calm
The
down.
player of the match between Bangladesh and India is jersey number 13, Suraj Singh Ahiram of India.
That's the announcement of the player of the match is Suraj Singh. The Indian captain is today's player of the match. What an incredible journey from the classic football academy to the international stage. A moment of pride. The match award in the blue of India. And Bangladesh will be without their head coach in the semi-final. Mark Cox shown a red
As we
card
conclude today's match, we invite you all
in later
to the
stages of the first
semi-final
45.
Saff U20
Let's see
Championship
what Suraj has to say.
2026.
Yeah, it's very
Semi-final
important
matches will be
point.
on 1st
Yeah,
April
we play well.
2026.
I'm
And the
very
first
happy.
match will
Nothing
be
to say.
between Nepal
Thank you.
and Bangladesh at 15:45. The second match will be between India and Bhutan at 20:30. Thank you all for coming.
He is today's hero of the match, and you must have heard the semi-final lineups in the backdrop. Nepal versus Bangladesh, India versus Bhutan. We have the 4 semi-finalists now. This was the last group game of this edition of the Saff U20 Championship 2026, and it ends with a blockbuster weekend clash between Bangladesh and India. And it began in a great fashion